Hola, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidas. Hi, hello, how you doing? We are waiting for people to get in. There's more people getting in. Hello, Mona, Lamia, Meli, Natalia. Nice. I cannot see you, but I mean, you are there. So we're going to wait some minutes, well, to get more people in. So nice you're here. Actually, you can turn your video on if you want, not your microphones. Microphones should be off, but video is you can choose to have it on if you feel like it. Okay. It's just to avoid sound distortion. That's why the microphone should be off. Okay. We have some. I think. Is everybody with the audio off? Okay. Hello, Anne. How you doing? Hi.
Hello there.
Hi. How you doing?
I have to change my name. I see. Okay, I get. I'll leave it again. Give me a second.
Don't worry. Hi. Hello. How you doing, Nawal? Well, I don't know if I pronounce well the names because Nara, I don't know. I'm trying to do my best. Okay. So everyone is with the microphones off. I cannot see it very well, but I guess. Okay. This is 10 to 6, so we're going to wait. We are going to start at 6 p.m. Spanish time, 7 p.m. Kuwait time. There are people join from other countries, from Europe, from London, from Canada, so and from Colombia too. So in different parts of the world, there is daytime, morning time. Okay. So you're very punctual. That's very nice. So I will start letting you know the people who is already in that there is the meeting is going to last around, well, we're going to be here around 1 hour, 15 minutes, but actually the talk is going to last around 25 minutes, and then we are going to collect. You can chat while Huda is talking. You can chat here down there in the platform. You can chat, and then we're going to collect all the questions and ask directly to Huda. And afterwards, if there is enough time, you can open your microphones and then ask Huda directly, whatever you feel like it. But we're going to organize in this way. Okay? So very nice seeing you. And you are the only one with the video on. That's nice.
I see. That's funny, but I prefer to see
some face, because I feel very lonely here. Well, I mean, video is not distorting. I mean, it's the sound, it's the microphone. Once we are talking,
Sure.
So
that's right.
Yeah, so it's very nice to see you.
So pardon?
No, it's very nice. Thank you very much that you could manage your meeting, to manage your time.
We do it another time, so I stay here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
it'll be
Good.
nice.
Perfect.
Look, yeah.
Sharon is getting in. Okay. There's more people getting in. We are going to start at 6. We are recording everything. Okay. So once we are going to send it to you, all of you, everything record in a link. So if you want to review the talk, it's very easy, because this is very, very interesting information. Huda is going to give it to us today. So, and we are connecting from many places in the world. This is so nice. This is magical. That's perfect. Okay, there's more people getting in. So, just, you know how to write in it. And we are going to write 13 things in the chat as well, so you don't lose any information while we are talking. Okay. Some more people getting in.
If you do want, I can switch off my camera, of course.
No, that's perfect. I prefer to have you on, actually.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And more people getting in. Okay. Hello, Natalia. Hello, Gloria. How you doing? Thank you. Thank you for coming. It's very nice having you here. Well, there are people from Spain, and it's connecting from Germany. Which in Cologne? Are you from Cologne?
No, Frankfurt area.
Frankfurt area. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay, thank you. And of course from Arab countries, because Huda is from Kuwait, and there are a lot of people from Arab countries, United States, Latin America, and London. Step by step, people is getting in. It's so nice, this. Wow. This time is very international, actually, because we always have international, but this time not with Arab countries, So it's very exciting. Okay. So, hello, Concha. Okay. So we're going to wait just some few more minutes. Hi, Concha. Nice seeing you again. This is the third meeting, international meeting we are. So it's very nice to see all of you, because it shows that you really like it. It makes us very happy. Okay. So we're going to wait a little bit more, and then people always can get in. So more people getting in, yeah. Okay. Well, as I said before, just for the people who is new people getting in, I mean, you can have your video on if you want it. Just turn off the microphones for the sound distortion. And then you have the chat, so you can always write anything you want to ask to Huda, the speaker, because then at the end of her talk, we are going to ask her directly. And then we can open microphones at the end of, okay? The meeting is gonna last 25 minutes, and then we are going to start to ask questions. Just for the new people who has come in. Okay. It's a little windy here, you can see. I am in a very beautiful place. I'm going to tell you now about it. We are in the south of Spain in a magical place called Vejer de la Frontera, Andalusia. It's a beautiful place. Hello, Julia. How are you doing? Welcome. Okay. Well, I think now we are getting, more people in. Just get in with your microphones off, please. And we are recording everything. Okay. So, well, I think I'm going to start just introducing everything. I think we are almost, now it's okay time, it's 2 minutes to 6. I want to say thank you to all of you for being here. It's really a pleasure for us in our 3rd international meeting, the Hive Meeting International. And of course, I want to say thank you to Huda. She's going to show in a few minutes. And of course, and this place I'm in, I mean, I don't know if you can see on the back, it's a beautiful hotel from the 18th century, and it's in the Vejer de la Frontera. It's called Hotel B, and they have a very interesting program. It's wellness and healthy healing program called Vivir by V, which means living by V. It's all about wellness and healing and health, and it's amazing. So it's very connected with all the things we are talking in the Hive, and especially today in this meeting. Okay, so and then Diana is from the Hive team. She's writing now all the information you might know about what we are talking. Okay, so what for people who doesn't know about the Hive is a space. It's a physical space that we launch retreats about healing. It's eco-healing creative retreats. It's in order to develop your creativity, surrounded in a nature and in a very healthy and healing environment. So this is all about the Hive. As well, we launch the Hive meetings like these ones, about talks about culture, art, health, nutrition, lifestyle, all this kind of stuff. Okay, and after the meeting, after a week or so, we launch a podcast about the talks, so you can always listen. It's about the highlights of the meeting, of every meeting on the Hive meetings. Okay, and then, well, today we have the pleasure to have Huda with us. Huda she's gonna talk about the title of the meeting is about detoxing my life. And what does it mean? It's about not just detoxing my physical this is not a physical issue, it's as well emotional and spiritual issue. We are going to talk as well about the latest innovations in health, in wellness, in lifestyle, and about why now health, about after what we have been through with the pandemic, with the COVID, why now health and lifestyle and well-being is a priority in our life. This is really a new emerging economical sector too. So this is very important. I think it's very interesting, what we are going to talk today. Well, Huda, I met her so many years ago in Madrid. Now she's back in Kuwait. And she's a Reiki master. And she's a writer too. And she's an agent and representative of Vitalizer innovations in Arab countries. So I want to say hello to Huda. Huda, please go on stage. Are you here? Oh, we want to see your face.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, welcome, Huda. How you doing?
I'm good, good. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, this is our pleasure. Really, I mean, I am very happy having you here. So
I'm happy too to see all the people from around the world. This is amazing, actually. I'm so happy.
Yeah, we have so many bees, you know? We are high. So
beautiful bees, yeah. And thank you so much. I want to send a special thanks for my good friend, Dr. Al-Medlej from Germany. Nice to see you here.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, this is your turn, Huda. We are expecting you to tell us about all this vital information you're going to talk about today, which is really a revolution. And it's information medicine and lifestyle wellness. So thank you very much. Go ahead.
Thank you so much.
I turn off my microphone. Okay.
Okay. Is everything clear? Can you see the screen? Yeah, sure. Good. So, well, thank you so much for having me today. I'm really a lucky person to be internationally speaking to other parts of the world. And actually, it's really a pleasure to spread all the knowledge that we know, and we communicate with each other with what we best know. And I was lucky enough actually to be lucky to meet some people from Germany, and one of them is, of course, Dr. Al-Medlej, who firstly introduced me to this life-changing, innovative device. I always say that I'm not gonna talk about a device, because device really degrades what you're gonna see in a minute. It's a technology. It's an real innovations that I met in Germany while living there for 4 years. As you know, I'm a life coach. My niche is mind, body, soul, and I've been in a quest for all my life for something that can help me detox my life, and not only physically, but also emotionally and spiritually. And sometimes if you are in a quest for something, the universe will lead you to this. I lived in New York for many years. I learned a lot. And then I lived also in Spain for 7 years. And I was introduced to art and, something that I really complement what I know from New York. And then in Germany, actually, where smart ideas, where good quality of life, and people who are really caring about alternative medicine in its best, I was introduced to this world, and I was like, it was an eye opener for me. And then I started, my curiosity actually learned me to learn more about it. And then I was happy to be to try it first on myself, on my family. I saw the results. My sister were like talking about it everywhere. Then a group of friends, and then I think maybe over 4,000 clients around the world are using this technology. So let me start my presentation with you today. Detoxing my life, it's a real, genuine title that I really work on my life, and using this technology actually helped me to accomplish detoxing my life. Actually, I'm not gonna take long. It is gonna be a 20 minutes talk about this, but usually I do 3 hours workshop about this technology, and this is this innovation. But today I'm gonna try to make it as short as I can, okay? What we all desire in life actually is health, wellness, emotional balance, good life, good quality of life. We are seeking for good nutrition, trying our best to do sports and physically move. We're using a lot of therapies, but you all know that the world has changed now, and pollution, we are surrounded with pollution, so many things that actually causing a lot of allergies. You can see now a lot of chronic diseases and burned out. People are having weird kind of diseases that nobody knew about a long time ago. Those pollutions that we are surrounded with, it's not only the weather pollution, it's mental issues that we're having. The stress that we go through every single day, you know, and causing our body to be in a fight and flight mood, which doesn't help our body to heal, if you want to speak about this kind of part. There is also declining health in general because of this stress first, because stress is #1 killer. And if we control stress, actually many things can be controlled. Many people are lazy to do their physical exercises. Also, we are surrounded with electric smog, and nobody can deny this. 4G and 5G is coming, which is even worse to our health. Our cells are getting tired and weaker because of those many things, as you see, those causes of stress. Even food. Our food now is also modified. We're not getting the natural, pure kind of food that really helps our body to absorb the nutrition from it. So as you see, there's a lot of causes of this stress. And because of this, actually, and there's a study here from Germany, says that in the past 50 years, physicians actually used to treat 90% of acute illnesses and 10% only of chronic diseases. But since the 90s, things have changed, and physicians have treated 90% of chronic diseases. Can you imagine? And only 10% of acute illnesses. That's why I think the research, the head of the research team in Germany, who has been working for the past 14 or more than 14 years on this biophotonic global innovation. It came out on the late 2016. I got to know about it on 2017. So it was really fresh, new device that changed my world, actually. And this device is very unique. You can see it is very small. You can hold it in your hand. You can move with it. You can go around with it. So it's very simple. It's very easy to use, and it uses the very medical kind of standards. But it's a lifestyle product that is known in Europe, Austria, and many countries in the world, including the MENA region, which I come from. I'm from Kuwait, as Khusta said. Let me introduce the idea of the Vitalizer. The idea of the Vitalizer actually depends on two big theories, let's say biophotonic and information medicine. we are getting closer to this big theories by a simple way. And the head of the research, Mr. Martin Becker, who is an osteopathic, he is a physician of alternative medicine in Germany. He came up with this idea of using this information of what we're getting from the light, which is supposedly to be from the sun, who we get information from, and we use our body to produce all the hormones, all the to balance all the functioning of our organs. So water actually is a very therapeutic medium for our cells, actually. And because our bodies have 70 or 80% of water, so we need water for healing and the light therapy. I want to start with this study that shows how the Vitalizer light, the informed light that we have in this device, can change the quality of water. Using simply the way, as simple as this, you put your Vitalizer's light into your water. Immediately it will change the water into a good quality that have nutritions and save all the minerals in this water and turn it into a healing water for your body that really helps your body to detoxify. And I experienced this. I'm telling you this from an experience. I lost 2 kilos in 3 weeks without doing anything because all the toxic has gone from my body immediately. And I was really, this is a blown out for me since I started the Vitalizer. So you see, this is a study from a very natural and neutral German Institute of Hagales, who studies only water quality. So this is before the Vitalizer. As you see, the fern of the water, or the quality of water, you can see is not clear, but after using the Vitalizer, the shape of the cell of the water is really pure, and the bioavailability of the minerals are increased in this water. Also, there's another study from Switzerland that shows before the Vitalizer, it is on the structures of a cucumber. And this shows you how this light can even enhance the quality of your food, because everything is made of water in this world. So the main thing is water, and we have to really, I cannot stress enough how water is important. Because of this, we can control this quality by a push of a button with the Vitalizer. This will turn into a very good nutritional food. So you can see before and after the Vitalizer, the beautiful natural structure after vitalizing the same product, as you see. Okay, there is, of course, many studies about the Vitalizer, but here I'm going to show you some of them. This one actually is a very important one that came from Professor Darch, who is a professor actually in the well-known University of Tübingen in Germany. And he studied this device and this informed light, because this laser, it is a laser, but it is used for transmitting this biophotonic informed light to our cells, to deep inside our cell, to the mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of our bodies. And once you get this into function, everything in your body will be working very well. So he did a study in vitro in the lab, and he is actually specialized in cells migration. So here you can see he did a very nice test about a wound. And you can see in the first picture here that this is a very fresh kind of wound. And then after vitalizing for 20 seconds, you can see it is started to be closing. And believe it or not, after 2 minutes, the wound was closed and healed immediately and fully. You can see this is really a very innovative thing. I mean, I never seen something like this in my life, and I'm trying it for emergencies at home because really you can see how fast it will make the wound heal immediately, and in, let's say, mostly 5 minutes, no more. The other day, my sister had a very big injury in her hand, and thank God, it was locked down, and she wanted to go to the doctor, but she remembered the Vitalizer, and she put it on her hand, and it stopped. The bleeding was stopped in a minute, and she was blown out. The family really appreciate having this little device in the house. Also, there is, as I told you, because this informed light works on every living cell. So animals are included in this. Animals, plants, water, and of course our bodies. There's a nice pictures showing how this horse was healed in no time. This kind of injury, it will take ages, but with the Vitalizer, I mean, it took few weeks only to heal this wound. And as it shows, because the horse had been injured on March 13, and on March 30, they started using the Vitalizer and achieved amazing result within weeks only. So, I mean, this will take, as the doctor says, will take a half of a year to be healing. And with the Vitalizer, it can be healed in weeks. Amazing. This is really something I am still amazed of how the Vitalizer is working. And maybe some of you will ask me, how can we use it? And I will show you now the simple way of using the Vitalizer. You know, it's a push of a button. It gives you 15 seconds that can use on 4 master points that are taken from the Chinese medicine. And those points are actually very important for your body and for rebalancing your body and the functioning of your organs. And these are very important points. And each Vitalizer comes with a brochure and a booklet to help you and guide you to use this Vitalizer on your 4 points, which is amazing. Like in one day, you can feel the effect in minutes, not in even one day. So using the Vitalizer, I'm gonna show you here the way. It's on the top of the head, as you see, and this for 15 seconds only. And then between your eyebrows for 15 seconds also. And then 4 fingers under your neck for your thymus gland, which is one of the most important glands in our body that regulates your hormones and de-stress your, your system in the body, and helps you actually, when you decrease the stress, actually your body will function and heal by itself. Like let me say, it trigger your inner doctor. This is the right word for the Vitalizer. It trigger your inner doctor to work in the most beautiful way. And then there is a point under your belly button with 3 fingers under your belly button, and you use it also for 15 seconds. That's total of 1 minute every day for 3 or 4 times. And here you go. Many people applying to these master points, actually, what did they feel? They felt better, they felt stronger, they had a better concentration, and actually minimized the allergies they had. And one of them is my husband, who is with us today. Hi, Ahmed. He's been having he's been having allergies, pollen allergy from the weather for the past 20 years. And in Germany, when I learned about the Vitalizer, I treated him with some points, and it is in the book. And he's healed fully, actually. Not even 1 pill he's taking now, thank God. And his quality of life has changed um, amazingly. And now he can enjoy spring without hiding in the house like before, because spring was mean for us is flowering, but for him it was another story. So I'm very glad that my husband has his life back actually with using the Vitalizer. Of course, the mental strength, concentration here. When you use the Vitalizer here, amazing things happen to your brain. You will see you take your decisions clearer than before. Of course, the emotional balance that I mentioned at the beginning, with the Vitalizer and using it on the thymus gland, you really feel immediately the effect, and you feel calm. You're not going to be as stressed as before. So things will go smoothly in your life. Of course, and the main thing now, and the world actually has changed now. And some people, they care about those things, but we needed a wake-up call after 2020 and 2021. Now we have to take our health into our own responsibility. You have to take care of your immune system. And I'm happy to tell you that the Vitalizer has helped in enforcing your immune system. And we felt that's because none of my family, believe it or not, had the coronavirus so far, thank God. I'm very happy because really this is, everyone around us had it, but thank God we still healthy, happy, and our life is really because of this little technology that we have in our hands. So the last thing I'm going to mention is the anti-aging effect, which also shows that after using the Vitalizer, let me tell you guys, you will be surprised with this. I am turning 60, but my skin never shows this because there's no wrinkles whatsoever using the Vitalizer on my face, because this laser is class 2. And internationally, this is known as the softest kind of laser that you can use on your skin. And you get cell activation and regeneration of your cells in your body. So I'm using it on my face every day. And thank God, I'm not using any kind of cosmetics like, the Botox and fillers and those kind of things that really, because I care about my body, I never use those kind of cosmetics. But if you're using it, the Vitalizer later will detox your body from those materials, harmful materials, and then will regenerate your skin to be better than before. The summary of the positive effects, let's say it again, you will be having improved mood. You wake up happy. You wake up ready for the day. You will not feel heavy anymore after using the Vitalizer, and you will get a good kind of sleep that heals your body. Mental strength, actually, this is what I'm feeling now, because the more I get older, I want to learn more. I need to, my memory actually has been better than before. So the concentration has really improved in my life. Of course, stress management, you will be able to manage stress in your life. And this is number one killer. You have to know this, and you have to really work for having a balance of your emotion system. Okay, what is the scope of application? You can add the Vitalizer's light to anything around you, even medications, even pollen, your pets, your chemical cleaners at home. You can add it even from the outside of any product you have at home, because it will harmonize all the chemicals and to stronger your cells, so you won't be affected with those chemicals anymore. Especially for the head, for the hair dye, the color of the hair. I used to have very, very sensitive lymphatic system, and I couldn't use the hair color all my life. I'm always using natural kind of henna and stuff like that. But with the Vitalizer, now I can use it on the color itself before applying to my hair, and 90% of the itchiness and bothering the allergy that causes from this color is gone immediately. 90%, I can tell you. Also, you can see you can add it to your food, because we have now modified food that's really not giving us the nutrition that we really need. There is some studies. I don't know if you are interested to know more about them. The first picture shows a very psycho-emotional condition that's the brain activity here sees is very, very bad. But after using the Vitalizer for 1 week, you can see the other picture with the green color. The brain activity is stimulated and the stress has gone. And the best thing here, you can see in this slide that the biological age has changed from 54 and went down to 37. Girls, I'm telling you, this is amazing for your biological age, for regaining your life. And I'm feeling this because when I was in Germany, actually, I wanted to test that. And I went to the doctor to make a full checkup. And I told you I'm turning 60 next year. And my cells age were in the 20s, which is amazing news for us ladies and for men. I mean, everyone wants to be young forever, right? And of course, there are very beautiful cosmetics points in the face, because I told you I use it on my face, and really I gain a very clear, glowing skin. And here's one of the best experiences that we have, an experiment with my sister, who I took this picture with my own hand, because she said, Huda, I trust you so much, and I know you won't bring anything that disappoint us, but she wanted to believe it, because it sounds so unreal, and she used it on half of her face, okay, for 10 days, 12 days, using the Vitalizer on one side and leaving the other to see the differences. And after I came from Germany, she said we were in her garden, and actually she's watching us from her garden outside. And look, guys, you can see the big difference, like maybe 10 years younger or more. And this changes only in 10, 12 days. You can see the eyes wrinkles are gone, maybe 70% or 80% are gone. The coloration in her face, in her cheeks are gone. You can see the glow. You can see the blood circulated really nicely in her body. Even the jaw, I mean, it's so noticeable here. It was sagging down. Now it is upward, it's going upward with a nice, beautiful, glowing skin. I want to end with this because I know this I care about, and I know every lady will really would love to use something handful in your hand. It's a great investment because it's a lifetime product that you can charge, and the light won't fade away. If you take care of it, he will take care of you. Thank you so much, Khusta, and thank you for inviting me, and thank you everyone for attending this workshop. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Hoda. Well, I got mine.
Good.
I'm using it all the time, and I've been using it for a month and a half.
Nice.
And really working. I feel so brittle now. It's like I have so much strength and energy. I can tell you. It's like, and I'm using. At the beginning I was a little, I don't know, but now I'm using in my water too, like as you said, and in my food, and when I'm very tired, I'm using the 4 points you told us about previously.
Especially this one, you can put it here for even more than 1 minute,
Yeah.
If you are stressed,
Yeah. So I'm really, I'm feeling in myself. So I'm really grateful to have the opportunity that you gave it to me to really discover it.
Actually, thanks to our Martin Becker, the head of the research team in Germany, who invented this really, it's a genius technology that everyone, I think, has to have in his house.
Okay, thank you very much. Is
Thank
there
you.
any, I think there's nobody has any question? Nobody?
Oh, wow.
Everything is very clear, or?
Good. I don't know.
Does anybody wants to ask something? Yeah.
Let's see.
Anne?
I don't want to ask anything, but maybe I can explain something, or I can tell you some stories, because I do not belong to Vitalizer, but nevertheless I work with a lot of companies, and I help them to arrange scientifically. And therefore, I'm involved in quite a lot of things with Vitalizer and the Vitalizer. And therefore, I can tell you some stories that might be interesting. So one of them, a friend of mine, he is a dentist. And first of all, I had some real heavy problems with my teeth. And they had to put an implant into, and this is really, you don't want it. It's hard. And you can imagine, that was the first time I had the Vitalizer, how you want to call it. And I put it on because it was so painful and nothing helped. But you will not believe it or not. After having it on for half a minute, the pain was gone. And that was amazing to me. So I had to travel by train from the dentist, because a very special one, and I always sit in the train and using the Vitalizer because it was so helpful. And thereafter I went back to the dentist, and he looked into my mouth and told me, hey, this is amazing, the wound healing is so good. So he started himself at the dentist using the Vitalizer for implantation. So because he said it is also cool or great to recognize with the allergies, because a lot of people have allergies with the material they put in, So he used to use the Vitalizer before, when putting it in, or no, already when having the part, what is needed to put in, the part itself is Vitalized, and then he put it in, and thereafter again he gives his one, or he has more already, to his patients, and they take it home, and they are using it at home, coming back because no pain and far better wound healing. Wow. So this is one really interesting story, what I myself experienced, and therefore I thought it's nice to know, to have something like that. Another story is I work together with a veterinary, a veterinary doctor, and he uses it with every animal. So he started also for using it on wound healings, but not only. He uses as a acupuncture device, because whatever, he knows exactly what points are helpful, and so he goes on his dog, on the cats, on the horses. It's amazing, and Tuda herself had some really interesting experience with horses. So yeah. It's just because animals are not have not so much problems with so many information to cope with. We as people are not, as humans are not so sensitive anymore, but the animals are very sensitive, and it is interesting to see how they relax. A horse is sleeping almost, or some are sleeping when you vitalize them. So it's really interesting to see that at once it works. But what you need to know with a Vitalizer is one important thing. That is your body that decides. If you use it on the main points, this is very helpful always, and it always works, although you might not recognize it. But your body decides where to use this healthy information, because it could be there is something you don't know yet, but your body knows it. There could be something with your bladder, with your lungs, or whatever. You didn't recognize it, but your body knows it. And your body has its own priority. It starts there where it needs it first. And this is really interesting. That's why this is a kind of a regulatory medicine. And this is really cool because it is not like medicine that you take in. It's not modulating your body. Your body decides. And this is great. By the way, it doesn't change any chemical thing. So the water you take and you vitalize will not be changed chemically, only physically. There are not more minerals in, but the minerals that are in become a bigger surface. And then that makes the bioavailability bigger and you can better take it in. So it doesn't change anything. So don't fear using it on your your medicine, because it helps you to have less side effects. Okay, so this was some for my part.
Very much, and for sharing with us all these experiences. It's really interesting. Well, I'm experiencing myself. I mean, does anybody have any questions? Any questions about? Is everything very clear about what biophotonic is, for instance? Yeah. No. you made it very clear.
I want to ask something. Huda, can you tell me what is the process of the Vitalizer with the cells that they make, or something that they change in your cells are connecting with what? You can tell me something about that?
If I understand the questions well, what does the Vitalizer do for your cells?
Yes.
Actually, when you use the Vitalizer, this light, this informed light, it has information. This information is transmitted with this light, so it penetrates your skin and goes to your mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of your cells. Here you can magic happens, let's say, because the cell itself will regenerate itself. The weak kind of cells will be better, will function better in a better way, because the blood circulation will help the oxygen reaches all your organs, and this will lead also to your body to function in a manner that helps healing your body. Your inner doctor is functioning, let's say again. So that's why you see the wound heals very fast. Your skin will be more glowing. You feel vitality back again because your powerhouse, your cells are regenerating, and the cell activation is really work on its best.
I think it's that you say maybe that our cells have a memory of the perfect cells.
Exactly.
Then this laser makes that it's going to be better with the damaged cells, no? Something like that.
Exactly. And something as I want to add another thing, that even our DNA actually is really a storage of everything. It's not only your health problems, but also your emotional blocks. And using the light, I have many clients now that recall to me that they are better now in depression. They get really fast back to life with the depression. They got rid of their medication a little bit. They're feeling better. Even the panic attacks are less now with them. And with the lockdowns, many people are really in bad situations, feeling really down. And the Vitalizer actually really helped in depression and getting back your emotional balance to the best. I really recommend it for emotional blocks, for feeling down, for stress, for panic attacks. It would really help you. Many people have experienced actually those kind of panic attacks, and now they're telling me they got rid of them at all.
Thank you, Huda.
Welcome. You're welcome, my dear.
Somebody want to ask something to Huda, please?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Well, I think it's really a revolutionary thing. No, it's really.
It is unbelievably, yeah.
Anyone wants to ask something else?
No, thank you.
Okay. Okay. So thank you very much for that. And if there's any more questions later on, I would very, very thank you to help you in anything. Just so let me know by email, by WhatsApp, and we will let you know. Okay. So thank you for sharing, Huda. This is interesting. Now I keep using it every day, 3 or 4 times a day.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you all for attending.
Yeah, and now
really pleasure to meet you all.
Yeah, now we are going to train our immune system and to feel more energy and to really think in this is a priority now for ourselves after we have been through.
And hopefully
yeah.
we'll meet you in person in Spain and do a real workshop in Spain.
Yeah, we will do it, definitely, for sure. No doubt. All together.
Join us.
Yeah, okay. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much.
We will see you next time, next meeting. It's going to be in a month. We are going to launch the next podcast about the highlights of this meeting in the 5th of June. So we will send it to you, to all of you. Okay. So thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you soon. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Have a nice evening.
Have a nice evening. Bye-bye, Anne. Thank you.
Bye.
Hasta luego, Mercedes.
Gracias.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Huda.
You're welcome.
Bye.
My pleasure. Thank you so much. Take care, Viva.
Hi. Hasta luego, Pilar. Julia. Julia, how you doing? Thank you very much. Your microphone is off, so I cannot hear you. You can turn it on now if you want.
Can you listen to me now?
I can, Julia.
Right.
How you doing?
Hi, yeah, fine, thank you. And you? What about you?
Yeah, fine. Well, I
It's been
have a lot of
really
energy
interesting.
because I am,
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
using
been
all
really
the
interesting.
time. It's very interesting how this little pencil, something like that little, can do that much.
Yeah, it's a bit unbelievable, but
yeah, it's like a magic thing. You cannot,
yeah, exactly.
Once you try it yourself, then yeah, I can tell you because I've been.
It seems to be that it functions. It works.
Yeah.
So,
well, I've been eating for a month and a half.
Well, for both, I've been amazed with wounds. Wounds. I mean, the horse's wound.
Yeah. It's amazing.
On its face, and it was magical. Yeah. Hey.
Diana got. Her daughter the other day. She got a scratch in her hand, and she used it because I was beside her, and it went away right away. I was like, she couldn't believe it.
Oh my!
And it's right. Yeah. So
okay.
Something.
Well, good.
We'll let you know more. We give you more information if you need so. We can give you the catalog, okay? And we can ask. You can always ask me, and I can ask Huda and Anne about it.
All right.
So
Thank you.
Perfect.
Well, then see you soon.
We are investing in health. Yeah, we are going to see you soon. Yeah, in the Hive. Thank you very much for attending the Hive meetings.
Thank you to you for inviting me.
Welcome. Bye.
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 See you then.
See you. Bye. Okay. So there's more people in. Thank you, Laila. Thank you, Noemi. And thank you, Meli, for attending. Now we are going to end the meeting. Everything is going to be recorded, so we will send it to you by email. Okay. So thank you very much. Bye bye. See you soon in the Hive meeting. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thanks. Thanks to all of you.